Hey guys, welcome to another live stream. Like I've said on the last ones, I've really enjoyed, I suppose it has been a little bit of a journey. I've really enjoyed doing all these live streams, and obviously it's only human. There's been a couple of live streams in the past where I wasn't in the mood, but I still pushed myself. I still did it. I still turned up. I still did the best that I could do to my ability to help other people. Um, And it's funny because now in the last few live streams, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. There hasn't been any regret or anything like that. So I'm excited. I've got a lot of things to announce today. I didn't know I would be announcing it today. There wasn't a plan of a certain day. I just knew I would do it when it felt right. So I'm going to be telling you guys about my vision for the channel, about about some things that are coming up and things that I'm doing right now. And then we're going to talk about in this live stream. I'm gonna just go straight ahead and mentor you on how you can build more confidence in yourself. And obviously, let's just make sure this chat's working. Bet it isn't working. Okay. So I've got a lot of things to announce. I'm excited to tell you guys about a new Facebook group that I've created. Well, actually, I've had it for a while, but it was just kind of going to wasting away. And then I remembered, oh, I've got this group. There's over 600 members. It's just sitting there. Why aren't I using it? I love teaching. I love putting out material on social media that helps people. I like interacting with positive people or guys that are not in a good place, but they are admitting they're in a bad place and they want help and they want to climb out of it. And I enjoy doing that. So let me revamp the group. I changed the name of it, and it's all part of the vision that I have. And I want to make a point of saying it's weird to say this, but the vision is an old and a new vision, because this is something that I started many years ago and what got me to where I am now. Now I'm just I've evolved, my students have evolved, everything else around me has evolved. So it's continuing, and there's some new things, changes that I've made, and the teaching I think has just got more honest, more powerful. So I'll talk about that. And I want to invite you guys to join the groups. And I've got an event coming up in London, and all these things are free. That's what's exciting about it. So for anyone who hasn't got the investment right now in terms of the money investment, that's fine. You don't need to. You just need to have the energy investment. You need to invest your energy, your enthusiasm, and face your fears, and join one of my programs. The one that we do in London is called the Fearless event, Free Fearless event. It's all about teaching men how to be fearless and confront their fears, and in doing so, find themselves, find their self-confidence in every aspect of their life, whatever that is. It could be with women, it could be with people, it could be public speaking, it could be social media, it could be starting a business, it could be leaving a terrible job that you don't enjoy and starting one that you do enjoy. It could be getting out of a negative life and then starting a better one. It could be removing yourself from negative friends or people that are toxic, and meeting more positive people. What else could it be? It could be art, it could be writing a film, it could be writing a script, it could, all of these things that people want to do. My teaching will 100% allow you to do that if you play your part, because I can only do my part. I can only help you so much. You have to do the rest. And if you cooperate and collaborate, and you've got the heart and the balls to do it, then you can achieve it. So just making sure that the live stream is working. I can't see brightness. Can anyone comment just so we know that okay, hopefully the chat is working. I can't see any comments, so let's just share this stream. I'm just sharing this live stream and waiting for more people to come online. And then I'm going to answer some questions, and I'm going to tell you about. Actually, I'm going to leave a link so you can join the new Facebook group. It's called Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men with their confidence. So let's get a link going here. So this is the free Facebook group, which is a closed group, so it'll be private. Your information will be private. And if you click that link there, it should take you to the page. Yes, it will take you to the page, and you can join it. That's great. We've got someone online. Hey, Paulius. So, going to be telling you guys about some new mentoring groups that I've created, and all of the groups are free. So, obviously, you've got the YouTube live streams that I do quite regularly. This is free. And I've got a new Facebook group. It's called Johnny Berba Mentorship, and it's in brackets, helping men with their confidence. That's the new vision. That's what my teaching is about. It's not only now teaching men how to be confident with women, it's helping them to be confident in other areas of their life, in all aspects if they want to. Because obviously, everyone's different. Some people might want to be more confident at their job, or they might want to learn how to be an entrepreneur or social media. And because I've got such a wide range of experience and I've achieved a lot of success in these areas, I now can help other people to do it. I know the method. I know what you need to do to get there. Also, on the Facebook group, you'll be able to interact with other people on the group. They're very nice people. I'm sure that you're going to make friends. I'm sure you're going to meet up with these people in person and actually have face-to-face communication, which is mostly what my teaching is about. All the stuff that I put out on YouTube is to encourage people to connect. Yeah, in today's talk, you can ask me any questions because this talk is it's open, so you can ask me any questions. But yeah, here's the link. Can you guys see the link to the Facebook group? I'll post it again. Look, I'll post it in the chat. So you know, amazing value on this group, and I already done a video today. So you're going to get video live streams in the group. I'm going to answer some questions in the group, and the group is also connected to my Fearless event in London, which is free. It's an event where we meet up in person and we practice facing fears, building confidence. So everything I'm running at the moment is all confidence related. And obviously on the groups, I'm teaching you how to be more confident with women. I'm helping you with that. And also I've got a talk. So the free Fearless event is on the 5th of May. It's a Sunday. It's at 1 p.m. So if anyone wants to come to that in London, my Fearless event, then just email me. Here's my email address. That's going to be great. That's where we do some physical exercises. Also, as well, on my normal Facebook page, on the Facebook group, on my YouTube channel, you can keep up to date with my boxing training, my transformation. It's all connected to my vision, which is Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men to build more confidence in life. And I'm doing that now in various ways, which is what really excites me. Because before, all I did was help guys with their confidence of women, and I used to love that. Now, that got a bit boring for me. That got a little bit, it wasn't a challenge for me anymore. I did it for so many years. So now I enjoy doing that, but with other areas of their life. And what I'm trying to say to men is, if you want to be better with women and attract the woman that you want and be more confident around women and be yourself and not be afraid and insecure and feel those horrible feelings, then you've got to work on other areas. You've got to work on your health, your fitness, you know, your career. So I'm helping men to reach their potential, and to reach your potential, you need to gain a certain amount. You need to gain a lot of confidence, and you can 100% do that if you face your fears. So you guys are welcome to join the group. we've already got how many members? I'm just looking at it now. Wow. I didn't even realize there's already 700 members in the group, 704. Yeah, I'll be speaking about that. Well, I'm living it. So fashion, as you can see, I'm very fashionable. I never used to be. So in the group, we'll be mentoring you, helping you with your fashion, focusing on personal development, gym, fitness. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Satima. You're very welcome, and I'm glad you're practicing it. And the whole point of all these teaching is to inspire all of you guys to go out and live this and do it. Because I know this stuff works, because it worked for me in my life, and I've been teaching it. So all of these groups, and the great thing about all these groups, they're not forced. Like, no one's forcing you. You don't have to sign contracts or commit. You can leave anytime you want. I'm not your guru, so to speak. I am a teacher. Obviously, you've got to respect other people in the group, but it's very easy going. So I like the energy. I like that naturalness, and that's what it's like at the Facebook event. So you can, if you're too scared to come to meet me in person or come to the event, you can gradually build your confidence by coming on the live stream, asking me a question, coming onto the Facebook group. And as you know, I love live stream and I really enjoy it. So I stream on the YouTube channel, I stream on the Facebook, my Facebook page, and I stream on, I've got an Instagram as well. So I'm gonna share all my platforms so you can find me and follow me there. Because on Instagram, I take a lot of pictures of my body. I'm getting in shape at the moment to inspire other men, obviously for my own well-being too. So let's find my Instagram. Okay, so here's the Instagram link. See what my name is on Instagram. Okay, it's Johnny Berba Coaching. I probably will change it to Mentorship at some point, but you can find me on Instagram, and I post up a lot of pictures, inspiration. And all of this campaign is actually raising awareness on mental health, because I've had my own battles with mental health, and I really want to help a specific type of people, and you are those people, so welcome. That's really good. It's glad that you're working on yourself, and that's what it is. You everything you do gradually. So you be patient. Things take time, but the quicker you start them, the quicker you're going to get there. So everyone's on their own journey, so to speak. But it's nice to have a vision and have some goals, and that keeps you motivated each day. This is great. Already some of you have applied to the Facebook group, and it's great because the group built up quite quick. As I said, it's already got over 700 members. We've got 32,000 subscribers on YouTube. Instagram is getting bigger. This is getting bigger, this platform, and I'm going to be going on quite a lot of interviews soon and radio shows and stuff like that. So I've got a story to tell, So I made the group, I think, about 2 years ago, but I called it the Mastermind at the time, and then it didn't feel right for me. That sounded too businessy. It didn't feel my personality. So Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men with their confidence, that just felt more honest and more natural. So I changed the name today. So I'm just re-emerging the group, waking up, and there's great people on there that are all ready to interact. So it's a great support network, and I talk about a lot of things, as you know. I'm not one-dimensional. I might talk about addictions in one video. I might speak about how to overcome a porn addiction. I talk about how to get around positive people. I talk about working on your own anger, all of your negativities, jealousy, fear, insecurity. I bring a lot of different teachings and things that I've learned from my mentors, but I always bring stuff in that I'm living and doing myself, and that I'm trying it and experimenting with it and getting results from it. I talk about boxing, what I love. I like acting. So there's many things I like, and I know you guys are the same. It's not just women that you're into. You've got other hobbies. You've got talents. You guys have got talents in areas that I don't have talent in. So there's a lot going on in this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't do all this on my own. So we're going to have support from other people, and so I'm excited. And I like documenting my journey and teaching at the same time, because I'm a work in progress, and I'm helping other people that are a work in progress. But we're getting there each day and enjoying life, enjoying the process. That's what it's about. The Johnny Berba mentorship vision is helping them with their confidence and enjoying the process at the same time. So we're enjoying the work that we're doing. We're enjoying facing our fears, becoming better people. So if you want to be a part of that, just click on the link and you can join the Facebook group. And I'll be doing things soon like webinars as well, and bringing on other people and interviews, a lot of fun stuff. So I'm going to tell you guys today about some of the new discoveries I'm learning about facing fear, because that's kind of been my whole transformation over the years. So I'm going to it's all about getting stronger. And what I mean by that, I don't necessarily mean by weightlifting, even though I did weights today. Weights are great. You get mentally stronger, better mental health when you confront your fears. You confront one at a time. You build up to it. Obviously, it takes time with some fears because they're very frightening for people, and me too. So whatever fear you have, if you can push yourself and change your mindset and go and face it, you're going to be a better man afterwards. Believe me. You feel so much better. You disprove a lot of the voices wrong in your head that say that you're not good enough, or you don't deserve it, or you can't be a great person or confident. It proves it wrong, proves the voices wrong. And then when you see the benefits, because I know what people are like, if they don't see benefits, or they don't feel good, and they don't see improvements happening quite quickly, they quit. But with this teaching, you see the improvements very, very quickly. Even though on one level they're very small improvements, and then they all add up, and then a year later, massive transformation. But on another level, if you're very conscious and careful and observant, you'll see how you're improving really quickly. So I'm just adding people to the group now. But this is amazing now. We've got 717 members on the group. I can see this thing really growing in thousands, and I'm really helping people. So get on board, guys. It would be great to get your input. And it's nice to have that support. It's nice to see other people doing what you're doing, and so you don't feel like you're on your own. Today I feel so relaxed. I don't even want to speak in a good way. I've just come from the gym, swimming. Is there a group chat for the group? Yeah, you can chat on the group. You can post questions up, so you can interact with the group. That's the whole point. Just come on it and try it out. Then you'll find out if you like it. And if it's not for you, you can just leave the groups. No problem. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is, because we've only got a few people on, usually more people come on, I'm just going to share some things that have really helped me to build my confidence and to get more success and get out of those negative places of feeling lonely or depressed. I've personally learned that going and doing things on your own is so good for your confidence. It's quite unbelievable how much you discover about yourself. Now, of course, there's an extreme. You need to meet, you need to have friends and you need to have people to interact with, because it will be a lonely world if you're by yourself all the time. But there is a difference between, you know, becoming independent and not having to rely on other people to make you feel good, and only that to make you feel good, about going out and discovering yourself on your own. That's why I really respect people that go around traveling the world, or they go on tours, or whatever they do, cruises by themselves, and then they have the best time of their life. That's really living on the edge. So, or I like people like myself that start businesses on their own, or guys that go out on their own and speak to them and meet a woman, because these things take a lot of courage. It's quite easy when someone's holding your hand, or you can be with friends because you can kind of hide them. But when you do things on your own, you can't really hide. That's what I've done. I spent a lot of the last couple of years exploring my fears. I would go to very fancy hotels on my own and order dinner and coffee, because these were things that I couldn't do on my own, or I believed I couldn't do. And when I went and did them, I realized I could do them, and then I did them, and then it wasn't scary anymore. It just became normal for me. And then I was like, well, what else am I scared of? Well, I'll go cinema on my own. And I did that. Well, I'll go and meet a group of people and give a public talk on my own. And I'll go and coach people on my own one-on-one. I did that. I'll do a live stream on my own in my apartment by myself. And this builds a tremendous self-respect and self-love and connection. And then when you interact with people, your family and friends, you feel happy around these people, or your loved ones, because of that time you spent building a relationship with yourself and getting to know yourself more. It's such an important thing that is not taught in schools today. That's why a lot of people are failing and getting depressed and not succeeding in their life. So, of course, it's really important to collaborate with people and get mentors and friends and get a girlfriend or meet women. But you have to learn to love yourself. You do. And to get to know yourself and rely on yourself, and to be able to do things without having people around all the time. So this has been my new discovery, and I'm so excited about it. It's like such a mystery, because I spent many years not doing things on my own because of being too scared to do it, feeling like I can't do it, but you can do it. And the more you do it, the better you feel about doing it, and then the more you want to do it. Then you want to have your space with people, and then you can do what I've done. I've had a lot of intimate time with people where you're spending long days with them, or you're meeting up every week, and that's really, really wonderful as well. Getting that connection, that collaboration, and sharing yourself with people, and giving and receiving. But I found more joy actually, even not having a woman. I'm trying to say this to men. If you have to rely on a woman to make you feel good about yourself, then you're not in a good place actually, because as soon as she leaves or she goes back to her life, you're thinking, oh, I need her, I can't live without her, or I need this person. So it's a balance that you can reach, and I'm working on that balance. And that's one of my new discoveries, is that you can rely on people and you can't rely on people, just the same way that most people can't rely on themselves, but you can. And that's right. And it takes a lot of courage to do things on your own, but it's doing things on your own that builds courage. And courage is the best currency, I think, in the universe, because when you build courage, you can make money. It takes a lot of courage to make money if you've been brought up to be scared of money, and if you've been brought up that you don't deserve to make money. So you have to educate and develop the skills and the confidence and the courage to change the beliefs that I am enough, I do deserve, and then the money comes. It takes courage to do anything that requires effort. So put the effort in, guys, and then you'll get tremendous results. It's a way of life. And that's why I put the boxing videos out. because boxing teaches courage, it teaches self-discipline, it teaches you how to make money, it teaches you how to be better with people, and it teaches you to go on your own, because you have to get in the ring on your own. You have to train. You know, someone can't hit the bag, or you have to hit the pads, hit the bag. So I hope you've enjoyed the videos I've been putting out. I like to put out the truth. I like to demonstrate what I'm talking and teaching, so people know that actions speak louder than words. This guy, Johnny, he doesn't talk about it. He shows it and lives it and demonstrates it for all to see. And then it will encourage other people to do it, you know? So it's about being true to what you say and true to what you want to do and want to achieve. Any other questions have we got from anyone else about confidence? I think the way to stop overthinking all the time is by facing your fears. When you face your fear, it stops the thinking mind, it calms it down, it grounds you more, makes you more present, it makes you more secure and confident. And the more secure and more grounded and present and confident you are, the less you overthink. You're so confident and satisfied and happy with where you are that you don't need people's approval. And this is where the root cause of most people's problems are, needing approval from other people, but not getting it from yourself. You can only get it from yourself if you get to know yourself. And you can only get to know yourself by going on the journey to discover yourself and by confronting your fears. If you want to find out who you are, face your fears. You know what your fears are. Your fears of money, your fears of trusting people, your fears of public speaking, your fears of relationships, your fears of being kind, your fears of trusting people, the fears to trust yourself, your fears of your addictions, your fear of social media, your fear of interacting with people. There's plenty of fears that you have to work on. So explore those fears and see what happens. And what I've experienced is what happens is great things. You get stronger every time you go into them. And you know, occasionally you're going to have to face rejection, but that's a part of growing. But if you face everything head on with no excuses, you can't be caught out. You can't be harmed to a certain degree because you're living the truth. And that has a wonderful impact on you and the people around you, even Jeremy. So today, Jeremy, I'm just letting everyone know about my new Facebook group, which is free. It's called Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men to build their confidence. And the link's here. I'll put the link in already. I'll post it again. It's oh, sorry, that's my Instagram link. Sorry, I'll post the link to the group here. We've already got 717 members. I had this group about a year and a half ago. I didn't really use it. It was going to waste. I've revamped it. There's going to be live stream videos posted up, new videos on personal development. And there's also, you know, you can interact with the members. That's the whole point. You can make friends there. You're very welcome. If it's the first time onto my live stream, please subscribe to my channel. I do these live stream regularly. You can ask me any questions related to building confidence. And you can join my new Facebook group, Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men to build their confidence with women, with life, with public speaking, with people, with social media, anything you want to do, singing, anything that you want to achieve, the group will help you to do that. I've put a link here, so all you've got to do is click the link in the chat here. Above your comments, it will take you, you apply. And the group's closed as well, so you have your privacy if you want to keep private. And it's free. And I've got an event coming up in London. It's a free event. It's called Fearless. Clue is in the title. It's all about helping you to become fearless and build confidence in your life. And that's on the 5th of May in London. Starts at 1 p.m. on a Sunday. So if you want to come to that, then you email me at my email address, johnnyberba88@gmail.com. It's here. You can email me. You can also join my mailing list. I send out newsletters daily on personal development, how to reduce anxiety, stress, how to build confidence with women, how to overcome depression, loneliness, how to build self-esteem, how to live a better life, how to train, how to get motivation. And that's on my website. I'll leave the link here. And if you put your email in, you're going to get a free video course sent to your email. And you're going to be on my newsletter, and you'll get these amazing articles giving tips. All the platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, my newsletter, my website, www.journeyberba.com, they all mentor you and help you to build your confidence. Any questions you've got far ahead, I'm happy to answer them now. This is more of an open live stream where I'm going to answer questions, and we're talking about the vision here. How to stop procrastinating and laziness? You have to make a decision that you want to change your life. You have to seriously sit down with your pain, with your anger, with your depression, with your loneliness, with your jealousy, with your regrets, with all of the thinking, the negative thinking, because procrastination is fear in disguise. It's the fear saying, don't face me, stay away from me, don't start watching porn, don't speak to people. You've got to override that conversation with physical action. So hit the punch bag, do some boxing, do some shadow boxing. That movement, that movement of punching, that beautiful art, that will get you into a better state. So it's learning how to get out of state. So have daily goals. How did I gain my confidence? By confronting my fears over and over again. I had a lot of fears in my life, fears of people, social anxiety. So I faced people. I did public speaking. I went out and approached women. I put myself out on social media. I started teaching people. I quit negative jobs. I quit my addictions, and I built up that way. And that's what the Johnny Berba mentorship vision is about, helping people to build their confidence by showing them that if they face this feeling of fear and terror, and this story in their head about not being good enough, if you confront that, you will gain more confidence, you'll be happier, and you'll start achieving better things in your life. That's the human condition. Great question. Why do we think so negative? That's part of our programming. Les Brown said that. But our job as men, our potential is to bypass that, And all these stories, you said it, that's the voice. Shall I stay at a job that I hate, but I'm scared that I won't find a job? You see, that's your potential. The fear is trying to keep you in a job that you don't like. You've got to take a risk. If you don't leave that job, you'll be in that job for the rest of your life, hating it, hating yourself. You'll hate the people at the place. You'll be in hate. You've got to build your confidence so you can build out of that position and get into a new position. The quickest way is to start practicing being more of an honest person each day. Celebrate. If you got rejected by 3 women in a row, you should celebrate. You should be proud of yourself. Failure equals success. I built confidence up through also failing. We all fail. I fail as well. But it's how you come back. It's being resilient. It's not quitting. So give yourself a pat on the back. Keep going. Just letting you know about the new Facebook group is here. And, the quickest way to change your thinking is go and do something physical. Whenever I have problems, I go and do a boxing session. Today I did a swimming and a weight session. I go for a swim. If you go for a swim, you'll feel so much calmer after. The worry that you're going through, the fears, the problems, you're in a different place. So when we work on ourselves, we change our thinking, we feel better. If you felt good about yourself, wouldn't it be easier to go and talk to a girl? If you feel good about yourself, wouldn't it be easy to go and speak to people? Everyone can join the Facebook group. It's free. You don't have to pay a penny. So you can join it right now. We've already got 717 members. The Facebook group's called Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men with it to build their confidence. And that's what I'm doing on all my platforms. So if you guys have been coming regularly on the live streams, all of you should have gained more confidence now through spending time with me, speaking with me, spending time with one another, practicing the teaching of honesty, of facing fears on a practical level. It's very, very simple teaching, but it's very beautiful, and it works, and it's effective. It will help you to make more money. It will help you to build more self-love. It will help you to be better with women. Johnny is short, so it is my real name, but it's short for Jonathan. Jonathan's my full name, but Johnny is part of that. Yeah, it's free face. Just like this live stream's free. There's no catch. It's all free. And my event in London is free as well. The free Fearless event. Yeah, Tony Montana. Again, that fear of being judged by other people for speaking to women, you have to bypass that. Yeah, persevering. That's why it's good to be part of a group or have some friends, because when you get times where it gets difficult, and it will on this journey for everyone, it happens to me, you will question yourself, you will doubt, you're only human. And these are the times when it's good to have support. Great question. That's a good question. Why do people judge? Because we are not happy in ourselves. When we're not happy in ourselves, we judge ourselves and then we judge other people because we're angry at the fact that we're not where we want to be. And when you work on yourself and you consciously work on stop judging other people, then life gets better, and then you can help, you can be better to others. When I see an attractive woman, I get paralyzed by her beauty, her hair, face curves. I think in the moment I want to talk, but my feet go to the opposite way. How can I fix this? From Colombia. Thank you for your question. Welcome. What you can do is you can consciously be aware of how you feel, which is what you said to me today. And when you're in those situations again, you can start to observe the feelings that you have, the symptoms, and then you can gradually break out of those feelings and symptoms by forcing yourself, inspiring yourself, encouraging yourself to think differently and to act differently and to speak to the girl. Hey Grant, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. I just want to remind you guys, it would be great if you could subscribe to the channel. It would support it, it would grow it. I can help more people get the vision out. The vision is Johnny Berba Mentorship, helping men with their confidence. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment, I'll answer it. It would be a great thanks to me as well. Yes, I've coached Asian men on the 6 weeks program. I've coached all nationalities and people from all parts of the world. You're welcome, Chris. Well, if you feel that you've wasted a lot of time and you're nearly 30 and you don't feel motivated, just look at someone who's 80 or 90 and then you'll realize how young you are. So motivation really comes from self. Other people like me, teachers, we can inspire you, but the real motivation has to come from you. So Kristen, we've got to ask the question, do you want to be a better person? Do you want to be more happy? Do you want to take action, or do you want to live in regret and say, what's the point? Only you can answer that. I'll leave that with you. Look, one of the quickest ways I've found to get motivated is by facing your fears. Do I do much sparring when I box? At the moment, no, I haven't been doing much sparring. I may get inspired to, but I did a lot of sparring in the past, a lot, and I fought as well, and I took a lot of hard punches to the head and to the body, and I punt, I had thousands of rounds of sparring. At the moment, I just like the training of boxing. But actually, what am I talking about? I was doing sparring the other day, but more light sparring to the body, to the head with a friend. So I just caught myself there. I forgot that I did that. That's what the mind can do sometimes. The mind can make you forget the good that you're doing. Thanks, Shamey. You've been a subscriber for a year. You've watched over 50 videos. You've learned so much. I'm really grateful. Thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate your support, and I'm very happy that you've got a lot out of watching my videos. That's the whole point of this vision of helping men with their confidence, Johnny Berba Mentorship. We're really passionate about helping you to help you, because we know the answers are in all of you guys. We just got to give you a bit of support to get you to do what you know you can do, but what you're scared to do, or whatever the story in your head is telling you, you can't do it for a reason. And I'm saying you can do it. So I just want to say thanks for the support from you guys from when I started, which was about 7 years ago. I think is it 2012, and even the support recently has been phenomenal. I've really felt that love from people, you guys, and the encouragement to go further and to help more people and to help myself in my own life. Amazing. So I'm just waiting for your questions. I'm quite relaxed today. I did a live stream yesterday and I've done some today. So I've just got back from the gym. I did swimming and weight training. I don't have a fixed morning routine, but I suppose there are routine things I do in the morning. I do shadow boxing when I wake up. I usually have a mint tea. I always clean up, and I'll always shower and put on clean clothes. So that's kind of my ritual. And then I'll go for a walk and go for a coffee. When do I stream? Well, on YouTube, I always stream in the evenings from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. onwards. So usually in the evenings, I stream on YouTube. With Facebook, I usually stream it more in the daytime when I'm on the move on the phone. You're very welcome, Paulius. Thanks. I didn't realize that you've been a subscriber for 3 years. So, wow. You've been watching me since 2014. Wow, that means a lot. Thanks, man. 5 years. So you've kind of been with me almost right from the start. That's great, man. Thank you very much. That's amazing. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I got my beard trimmed today and my haircut. There's a place in my local area. They're brilliant in there. They're nice people and they do a great job. Wow, you've been following me since 2015 as well. Good question by Chris. Do you have a technique or something to put yourself in a positive state before you talk to women? Yes, I do actually, and I'll share it with you. I usually will always go and do something that makes me feel good about myself. And I'll tell you the things that I do. I just got to remember them because I have got a lot of ritual things, but I just go and do them. So one of the things I can do, and you can do this, is I will teach someone, and that doesn't always have to be paid coaching. I might do a live stream like this. I might make a Facebook. I might answer someone's question, and helping someone else makes me feel good. And that's the universal truth for everyone. Another thing I do is I love music, so I'll listen to a lot of love songs, 80s songs, and it literally puts me in a loving place. And I'll listen to music in my flat, and then I'll walk around. I might do a bit of dancing, and I'll do some shadow boxing. So I get my state up by doing physical things, and because I'm quite emotional, I'll listen to music, and after about an hour of that, then I'll go out and then I'll start speaking to women. So that's the thing. And another one I do, the spiritual aspect of me, I'll go to St. James's Park or a park in London, and I will go for a walk around the park. I will monitor all of my negative thoughts, all of the fears and the voices and the stories. I will listen to it and then start disidentifying with it and get into a good place. I'll go for a coffee, I'll sit down. That's another thing I do. Another thing I do is writing. So I'll just show you here, so you know I'm telling the truth. So I've got this, just a cheap, normal. It's a blue pad, and if I open it, you'll see. You'll see some. You'll see writing in it, right? There's like writing, and this is where I get my thoughts and feelings out, or new discoveries that I'm doing. And that aligns me. That alignment makes me feel good. And then I'll go and speak to women. A new one I'm doing at the moment is boxing training. So you've made me realize there's a lot of things I do beforehand. I don't always listen to feel good music. I'm quite nostalgic, so I'll sometimes listen to quite depressant music. So I mix it up. Well, that's great, Kristen, but I'm already doing that. I do that part of that in my mentorship, other than 6 intense weeks. I do. I've been doing that sort of mentorship counselling over Skype for men, talking to them one-on-one sessions. So I offer that. But thanks for pointing that out. That's a good thing, and it's something that I've been doing for quite a while. So yeah, this is part of the vision on the Facebook group. We're helping men to improve their lifestyle so that when they go out and speak to women, they're in a better place and you're more attractive when you're working on yourself. You're very welcome, Chris. Yeah, try it. You know what's great, Chris? What I've found, there's not one way to do this. That's the thing. Don't let anyone tell you there's one way. Some teachers might say that, and maybe they believe that, and that's true for them. But try it. Try it for yourself. So there's going to the gym before you approach women. There's meditation. There's dancing. There's different things. Oh, that's great. I'm glad you feel energized from the live stream. And before I'd done this live stream today, I got myself aligned. I woke up, I tidied up, I went for a walk, I went to the gym today, I done some weightlifting, and I done some swimming, and I showered, and I got my hair cut. So I do things. Who's your first mentor again? Jeff Thompson. Jeff Thompson wasn't my first mentor, but he's one of my very important mentors. And I just recently actually done a thank you video for Jeff Thompson on my Facebook page, talking about how grateful I am for what he taught me, and how much I'm grateful for everything: his story, his videos, his content, his writing, his friendship, and his how he helped me. Yeah, he makes YouTube videos. Check Jeff's videos out on a show called London Real. So if you watch the London Real show by Brian Rose, then you'll see, I'm just writing it down for people here, then you'll see Jeff Thompson's interviews, which are always usually on fear and love, and they're very good. Yeah, it's very important to have mentors in your life. How do I start to approach women, and what should I do not to look like a stick that can snap in half? Well, I would say take up the gym. I would say take up some form of physical training, Brock, because the physical training will make you not feel like a stick. It'll make you feel like a strong person. So do boxing, swimming, or weights. You'd have to do all of them. Running. Do some kind of physical training at least once a week. Yeah, definitely check out Jeff's work. It's really important. I mean, yeah, it's very important. It will help you guys. You'll resonate. You guys will really like Jeff. He's very honest. Teaching's powerful. Um, is there any particular things you avoid to stay in a positive mindset? That's a great question. Yes, negative people, that toxic, pornography, and certain thought patterns that I have in my head, temptations like to go and get happy endings, or to go and visit an escort, because these things come up from time to time for me, for all of us. And I don't do those things, or I avoid watching negative stuff on the media. There's certain things I don't go, there's places I don't go because I know it's going to be negative. So that's a great question. Self-discipline equals self-happiness. Um, no, I'm not always positive. I'm human, and I come from a dark place, so it's very easy for me to get negative, which is why I work hard on doing things to feel good. But listen, we're all human. Some days you have to fall into a negative place. You're human, it's going to happen, but you don't want to be there all the time, right? I'm just waiting patiently for any more of your questions, and just want to let you guys know that I've got a new Facebook group. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. You're welcome to join it. It's called Johnny Berba Mentorship / helping men to build their confidence. I've left the link in this chat room. I'll leave another one if you just come onto the live stream. And this group is a support group. It's not going to pressure you. You can leave anytime you want. I'm not a guru. There'll be like-minded people in there, but I will share the teachings with you that have changed my life and changed people all around the things that I'm still working on. So here's the link to the group. Great. I've seen more people add in. The numbers are going up. I think we've got now over 700. Let's see. So one of you has just applied. That's wonderful. So it's great. Now we've got 718 members on the new Facebook group, which is going to provide teachings, mindsets, a lot of fun stuff, and you guys can interact. You can share your feelings on there. You can help each other. You can find friends. Wonderful. Yeah, with things like porn addiction, I'm going to mentor you and help you guys with that, because I got myself off that. But it is a tough one. So there'll be people to support you with that, and you can talk about it. And listen, if you make a mistake, that's fine. Admit it. We all make mistakes. I'll be the first to admit to my mistake, learn from it, don't do it again, move on. Why is every time I try to put 100% effort in messaging women on dating sites or just general text messages, I usually receive short, cold-blooded messages? Because these women are fearful. When you message your heart out to someone and they respond with short messages, because they're fearful, they may not be interested in you because they don't know you well enough. Maybe the site's negative and you need to remove yourself from it. Who knows? So what you can do is work on being a better man, getting yourself into a better place. Then you'll attract the right woman, the right people. But this is a common pattern that happens today. But you can get out of that pattern by changing your pattern. It sounds to me maybe you've got to try something new. Try my method, which is going out in public and meeting women. Yeah, well, with regards to the new look, I've just naturally grown into it. I didn't sit at home and think, right, I want a new look, I want to change my hair. It's just something that I organically did naturally. And that's what I'm learning at a deeper level about life, is that when we are desperate for things, they don't come. When we try too hard, they don't come. When we are more relaxed and natural, which takes work and discipline, but it's worth it, things come. So yeah, this just came organically, Yeah, I've been approached by women. It's more rarer, but I've been approached in different places. How do you stop living in the past a lot? Two ways. First way is the Eckhart Tolle teaching, which is you observe your thoughts that are in the past. So you're remembering your childhood, or you're thinking about someone that bullied you at school. You're thinking about the time that your parent treated you bad, or the time that you done something bad, and you stop identifying with it. You practice being in the now. The second one is what I do, is you go out and you face your fears on a practical level, and you build confidence, and you enjoy your life. And the more you enjoy your life, you're not in the past, because a lot of the time we get in the past when we're not enjoying now. So if you're not enjoying your life now, it's because you're doing things that are messing you up. You're not doing the right things. So that's how you do it. That's what I've learned so far. Uh, I'm a heavy sleeper. It takes me a little bit to get off to sleep, bit of a struggle, but once I'm sleeping, I'm a deep sleeper. So I would definitely say heavy sleeper. I think so. I've. It's weird, but I've enjoyed the 30s more than the 20s. Just to let any of you know, because I don't know if you just joined this live stream, I've got a new Facebook group which is free and you're welcome to join it. It's called Johnny Berba Mentorship / helping them with their confidence. On that group, you can make friends, you'll get support, you're going to be given material, and the great news is it's all free. How do you get over someone if they friend zone you? You got to forget about them, move on. You got to go and meet another person, and you got to go and discover something in your life that you enjoy. If you've got something in your life that you enjoy, your focus will go on that thing, and then the focus will stop going on the person who's hurt you or friend zone you. But I really like your questions, Brock. They're very honest. And what I like about your questions, and I like Kristen's questions, and I like a lot of your questions today, that you really want to be better. I can tell you want to be a better person, more confident. And it does come down to asking these important questions. That's another thing of growing. If you're tired no matter how much sleep you have, that means that you're not creating enough in your life. You're not creating from the heart. You're not going to the gym enough, or you're not opening up enough. So try that. You're very welcome, Brock. Your questions are great. So I'm giving back what you're giving. You're very welcome, man. And I agree. More people need to speak about issues, and there's other people doing it. You know, you've got Tyson Fury, he's a big inspiration of mine. Someone who is a boxing world champion, but had mental breakdown, and come back with a full recovery, and now speaks up about mental health and helps and supports other people whilst being a boxing champion. He's a big inspiration. Well, I agree, but I think these are things that are going to naturally come, like me going to schools and speaking about mental health and stuff like that. The thing I'm learning is you guys would be surprised. You'd be surprised how much of an impact you can have on other people and on your own life if you are brave enough to confront your fears and gain the confidence from confronting those fears and make the changes and the adjustments that you need to make on your personality to be a better person and to be better to other people and create better in the world. That sounds good. Let's boss anyone. I appreciate and respect anyone who's out on YouTube talking about their issues and focusing on being a better person and getting over them. It's massive respect to whoever they are. So let's send let's send this gentleman James a blessing and encouragement of what he's doing. Well done. Well, depression is a big thing. I've battled with depression on and off all my life. I'm still battling with depression. It just so happens at this moment in time, I'm not depressed. I'm very happy in my life. I'm very blessed, but I'm not arrogant. I know I could get depressed next week, even tomorrow. That's the nature of my personality and mind, which is why I work on myself to avoid falling back into depressed places. You know, managing your depression is a full-time job, but it's a job worth doing if you want to be happy and free and live life to the full. Another thing, we have to practice being kind with people, being generous, but we also have to learn to say no, because there's times when you need to say no to people, your friends, your family, even yourself. So I understand the fears of that. I was working with a client recently, and he was a very strong, great person, but he told me that he struggled to say no to someone who had taken advantage of him, but he'd later forgiven them, or he's going to address the situation. So yes, we know people can take kindness for weakness, but there is a balance. If you've got personal boundaries, you won't allow them to do that. This live stream is going to finish in about 5 to 10 minutes times, 5 to 10 minutes. So get your questions in. I'll answer them, and also check out the new Facebook group. Well, looks looks matter to a certain degree, but if you're very confident, then your looks won't really matter. Women will always go for a man who's confident in himself, successful, and likes himself, regardless of how he looks. It's more who he is. But if you're good looking and you work on yourself, then you'll have best of both worlds. But it's not everything looks. Confidence is actually more important than looks, because looks fade over time. Someone gets used to that, but confidence doesn't fade. Integrity doesn't fade. Spiritual strength, congruency, all these things. You're welcome to. I'm not going to make a WhatsApp group. That doesn't feel right for me. I haven't got time to be back and forth on the phone, but I've made a lot of other groups. Which online program are you talking about? Because I've got quite a few. Are you talking about my 30-day anxiety program? If you're talking about that, then just let me know. Or you're talking about Skype. Which program, guys? Yeah, the 30-day online anxiety program, I made that about 3 years ago. It sold copies around the world. It's a brilliant program. It's only £39, and you can check it out here if you want to purchase it. I think it has over 20 videos of me, and those videos are all infield demonstrations. It's a beautiful program because everything's demonstrated in the videos, and then it's explained and broken down. And you also get a PDF, a written PDF, giving you exercises for each day from day 1 to day 30. So it has everything in that program with getting over approach anxiety and speaking to women and being confident with girls. Yeah, check it out. Oh, here's the link. Yeah, there's the link. There's links here. You become less timid and more confident around people by facing your own fears and demons, whatever they are. I used to like the film Groundhog Day. I haven't watched it in a long time. So I'm speaking from the past. I used to love that film. Is it Bill Murray? Now I probably wouldn't feel inspired to watch it right now. But it's a classic film, so probably more yes. Well, you have to develop stronger personal boundaries. You don't need to be aggressive with people. You don't need to be violent, but you need to learn to say no, or to have your opinion. And you can develop this by boxing training. If you train boxing, it will give you physical strength, mental, and make you more socially stronger. So you can achieve that. I have that part in me sometimes too, where I'm a little bit of a people pleaser and afraid to say no to hurt someone's feelings. But I've also got a very strong side of me that will say no. Sorry, I've got to say no. So it's just being balanced. We don't want to be too aggressive, because then you're not gonna make any friends. You're gonna be too aggressive with people. But you don't want to be a pushover either. So it's that same balance with women. You can stand your ground. It's kindness and love with boundaries. If you're scared to go to the gym, then facing that fear will develop you. It will develop tremendous self-confidence in every area. Remember as well, guys, it takes time for everyone, but it won't take as long as you think. Time goes quick when having fun. So think of it as a daily process. Each day you're just working on things. And one day adds up to two, a week, a month, a year, and then all of a sudden you've transformed. We're going to end this now. We've come to the end. I really appreciate you coming on. Check out the Facebook group, Johnny Berba Mentorship, Help Men Build Confidence. It's free to join. The links are in here. And my next free event in London is called the Phyllis event. It's on the 5th of May, Sunday. If you want to come to that, just email me at johnnyberba88@gmail.com or go to my website, www.johnnyberba.com. You can join my newsletter. All this stuff is free and you get great value. So thanks for coming on, guys. I appreciate it, Brock. And if it's your first time on the live stream, be sure to come onto another live stream. I do these in the evening. And I may be on tomorrow evening around 8 or 9. I'll let you know. I'll make a note on the channel. We just go with the flow. We don't force anything. Enjoy the process. Be proud of yourself, because today that you achieved a lot by coming on, contributing, opening up. So I'll see you at the next one, guys. All right, bye.